Second. Oh God. This is session 11. 2019, and we have Clara Hernandez. Clara, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday. I sleep all day because on Tuesday.
On Tuesday?
At night, I went to the cinema very late, and back at home, back home at, I can remember, 2 a.m. So.
My God, which movie was that?
I saw the Avengers.
Was it good?
Bogota. Yes, yeah, yesterday sleep in my bed.
You slept all day.
Rest.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Karen Guevara?
Yesterday, I sadly had to work. So I worked until until 7 o'clock, and in the evening I went to the cinema also to see Avengers again.
Okay, don't tell me anything about the movie because I haven't seen
it.
Probably this weekend I am going to see the movie, but okay, good. And Magda?
Yes, teacher. Yesterday?
Yes.
Yesterday I was study law about the one cast of the work right. I'm lawyer in law, job law is my specialty in law. I was study the casuistica.
Studying? Okay, I was studying the case. Okay, good. Dinalda, what did you do yesterday?
Teacher, yesterday in the morning, I was very depressed.
Depressed? Why?
Because I have a lot of work, thanks to God, and my study is very difficult for me, and this is very sad for me. But in the afternoon, the neighbor were celebrating my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thanks.
Okay, Tatiana, Clara.
Hi, teacher. Hi, teacher. I'm glad. Fine, thank you.
About yesterday.
I was sleeping.
All day long?
Yes, teacher. And was stayed with my family. No more, teacher.
Okay, Gerson.
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good
Can you
evening.
hear me? Yes. Okay, well, yesterday I went to the gym and I met with some friends. We trained during 2 hours. We had a lot of fun there, just, lifting, workout together. And after that, I went to my mother's house and I had lunch with my family. And in the afternoon, I went to visit my sister who lives nearby. And I spent time with her and my nieces also. So that's what I did yesterday.
Great. Lisette, what about you? Hello.
Hi, teacher. And you?
I'm fine. A little bit tired, but I can survive. Okay, Lisette, what did you do yesterday?
Yesterday I was in my grandmother's house. I had a lunch with my family, bandeja paisa, and all the day in the afternoon I was in the grandmother house, and then I I went back in my house and rest
And read. You read.
and read.
Okay, good. Great. So I think we can start. Now we are in unit 2B, if I am not wrong. And if you saw the tutorial for this week, well, we are reviewing a topic that we already studied, that is past simple, right? Have you checked? Yeah? Sorry, not just past simple. We studied past simple, past continuous.
Past continuous.
The idea is to narrate events, right? Narrate stories. And can you see what I have here? Unit 2B, remember in all times?
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Yes, teacher.
So yeah, we study simple past and past progressive. Do you have any questions about this?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, remember that we also have some, let's say, linking words or connectors that help us to identify if it is past simple or past continuous, no? So usually we use while when we talk about two situations, one that is in continuous and the other interrupted, like in this example. The action that interrupts goes in past simple, right? And the same happens with when, right? One action in past continuous and the other in past simple. Also, we have while to talk about two actions that were happening at the same time, no? And they are not interrupting each other. For example, yesterday, while I was preparing lunch, my boyfriend was doing homework, right? Two actions at the same time, not interrupting each other, right? At the same time. So that's when we use while. So we have while and when. And you also studied the past habits, no? The uses of used to and how to identify if it is used to or just simple past, no? Do you have any questions about this? Do you have any questions about the use of used to, would in past, or the past simple when we talk about habits in the past?
Teacher,
Yes.
use más infinitive is for present simple.
Used to?
No, use to.
This one? This one?
Used to.
This?
No.
Just use.
Use.
Without the D.
Uh-huh.
That is
Yes,
infinitive, yeah. Always after, yes, after to, we have infinitive. I used to go to parties. Yep, But remember that when we use used to, we use it more in past than in present. Okay? Because, you know, like when we talk about actions in the present that are habits, we have the frequency adverbs, right? But this one is more like solía. Yeah? Something that it was a habit in the past, but probably not anymore. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. For example, when I was in the school, I used to take guitar lessons and I used to play the guitar, but now I cannot play the guitar. Yep. Okay.
Thanks.
So, any questions about this?
Oh, yes, teacher. I don't know when I have to use past habit or past simple. Or what
Okay.
the difference between?
Yeah. Like when it is a state action, yeah, and it happened just once. When it wasn't a habit, you use past simple. Like when you narrate yesterday, yeah. Yesterday I went to the cinema. It's different if you tell me like when I was a kid, I used to go to the cinema every weekend. So we can think that, okay, it was a habit. And sorry. I'm so sorry. So we can imagine that you used to go to the cinema every weekend as an activity that was repeated in the past. Okay, like in the present we have a routine. In the past we used to have a routine.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
I understand.
so probably that routine continues in the present or not. Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So those are sorry the topics for this week. Now, so we're going to practice. Of course, these sessions are to practice or to focus on speaking. And what we're going to do is play a game using used to, and it is actually about cultural knowledge as well. Well, yeah, cultural knowledge. If there are some questions that you would probably recognize or know the answer. So as usual, please go to Kahoot.it in your phones, please. Okay. I don't remember how I did last time. Okay, this one. Okay, great. So there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. Didier. Hello, Didier.
Hello, dear.
One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Alguien me está faltando.
Teacher, my cell phone is very slowly.
Okay, so we have Karen Guevara, Lisette, Clara, Tatiana. I cannot see Gerson or Ivan or Didier. Okay, Dean is there. Okay, remember that you have to go on your cell phone, go to Google and write kahoot.it. Yeah, and then they are going to ask you for a number. You just write a number. Didier, could you connect from your mobile phone? Gerson?
Okay, teacher, I'm ready.
Gerson is there. Ivan is there. Lisette is there. Magda, what about you?
Yes, teacher, one moment.
Oh my
Dean is there.
God.
Tatiana is there. So we are just missing Magda and Didier. Ready, guys? I need to start. No se salgan. Somebody's out. I don't know who. Okay, I'm going to start with the people that are connected because then we're going to have some troubles. Okay, so let's start. So there are 16 questions about, in general. Which company used to be called Blue Ribbon Sports? There you have the options. Nike, Adidas, or Puma? Okay, the correct answer was Nike. So Nike used to be called Blue Ribbon Sports. Okay. Good. Next. What did sports car company Lamborghini used to make? Fridges, lorries, or tractors? Look at the question, no? Here I have the auxiliary, so now use doesn't need the D, right? So the correct answer, sorry, is tractors. Okay, next, they used to make tractors. Which actor used to be a security guard? Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Which actor used to be a security guard? Not anymore. Okay, Bruce Willis is the correct answer. And that's Karen Guevara. Great. Which American city didn't used to be in Mexico? Didn't used to be in Mexico. Los Angeles, San Francisco, or Chicago? Didn't used to be. Negative of used to.
Oh,
Chicago. Chicago didn't used to be in Mexico. Los Angeles and San Francisco, they used to be in Mexico. Okay, next, which politician didn't used to be a lawyer? Tony Blair, George Bush, or Bill Clinton? Didn't used to be, in negative. George Bush, correct. That would be Karen. Wow, Karen. Which country used to be called New Holland in the past? Australia, New Zealand, or the USA? Australia used to be called New Holland. Now it is called Australia. Okay, great, Karen. Next one. Which English word used to mean teacher? Architect, doctor, or lawyer? So instead of saying teacher, you used to say what? Architect, doctor, or lawyer? Doctor. Karen Guevara. Which famous product used to be called Yum Yum? Coca-Cola, Kit Kat, or Kellogg's Corn Flakes? Coca-Cola. Nobody.
uy, Coca-Cola Yum Yum.
Coca-Cola used to be Yum Yum. Which political leader used to be a spy? Nelson Mandela, Margaret Thatcher, or Putin? Not. Used to be a spy. Not anymore, apparently. Vladimir Putin. Very good. Which football team used to be called Newton Heath? Chelsea, Liverpool, or Manchester United? Manchester United, very good. Okay. Who used to work in the fast food restaurant Dunkin' Donuts? Madonna, Mariah Carey, or Shakira? Used to work. Have it in the past, not anymore. Madonna. In which country did people used to drive on the left, as in England? Australia, the USA, or Brazil? The USA. Nobody got it. Which job did J.K. Rowling used to do? The author of Harry Potter books, actually. English teacher, hairdresser, or worker in McDonald's? Okay, English teacher, very good. Which footballer used to be so poor that he played with a grapefruit, not a ball? Maradona, Pelé, or Beckham? Pelé. Good. And which city used to be the capital of Australia? Sydney, Melbourne, or Adelaide? Used to. Melbourne. Good. Clara, wow. Last question. Which country's flag used to have 3 lions? England, South Africa, or Russia? Used to have 3 lions on it. Okay, England. So, Clara, very good. That's Clara Hernandez? Sí, right?
Yeah, yes.
Then we have Karen Guevara, and then we have Gerson. Very good. So, now, leave. Okay, now we have something very similar to what you are going to do for the next activity. In what? In Moodle. I mean, the task for this week, right? So you have to narrate a story, okay? You have to narrate a story. That narration should include, well, it is in past, and it has to include the different tenses, past simple and past continuous, no? When we narrate a story, we don't usually say fact after fact, but there are some actions that interrupt to each other, right? So I want to show you some pictures, right? There are 8 different pictures. We're going to start with this one, okay? I want you to create a story. Narrate what is happening. All the pictures have 4 images, okay? All of them, right? So I'm going to give you some time to think about it, and you're going to say, okay, I am ready, and you start. Can you see the picture?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay.
Mm,
So it is a very short story, no? The idea is that you can tell me like the place, yeah? Invent the name of the characters, describe what they were doing, okay, what happened. So for example, I don't know, Leslie and Patricia were in the park yesterday, yeah? And you start the story. Don't do that. Are you ready? Anyone?
I want to start, teacher.
Okay, that's Karen Guevara, right?
Yes. I am not pretty sure. Anna and Jane were yesterday in the park eating popcorn. While they were there, a bird came, and Jane told to Annie, let's give some popcorn to this bird. And then came to her while the first bird was eating. Then came a lot of birds to her and picked her face.
Okay, good, Karen. So, Karen, try not to separate things that go together. For example, you say, what were the names? Anna? No.
I don't remember.
Well, Anita and Pepita were yesterday in the park, okay? So when you say where, the first thing that you need to hear is the place, yeah? Because remember that where could be two things, a place or, for example, a profession, no? So you can say Anita and Pepita were doctors, or Anita and Pepita were in the park, right? So those two things go together. So you say Anita and Pepita were in the park yesterday. So try that the adverbs, such as in this case, yesterday, go at the beginning or at the end.
Okay.
Right? Yesterday, Anita and Pepita were in the park. Or Anita and Pepita were in the park yesterday.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, and the same happened with another sentence that you did. Then came a lot of birds. Who is doing the action? The birds, right? So remember, you mentioned first the subject. Then a lot of birds came.
Okay.
Okay, because in Spanish for us it's normal that we could mention first the verb and then the subject, or even omit the subject because we have different conjugations. But came, as it is in past, can be for any subject: I, you, he, she, with you, etc. Right? So remember, first the verb, first the subject and then the verb. Okay?
Okay.
And then a lot of birds came.
Okay, teacher.
Okay? Good, Karen. Great. Okay, then next.
Me, teacher. I'm going to be the next.
Okay, this is the picture. Remember, there are 8 pictures, all of them with 4 images.
Okay. Peter and Clara went to the park to fly a kite, right? A kite?
Mm-hmm.
A kite. Kite or kite? Oh my God. Kite? Kite. Yes. Kite. While Peter was trying to arrange everything to fly the kite, Clara was really happy about it.
Who's doing
So, what?
Yeah, continue.
Peter was fixing the kite.
Mm-hmm.
When Peter got ready to fly the kite, Clara sat down and Peter was trying to fly the kite when suddenly the wind, a strong wind comes to him and flew with him.
Mm-hmm.
And she was, Clara was really surprised.
Okay. So, a strong wind comes or came?
Came.
Ah, okay. Good.
Right, yeah. Came.
Good. Next. Very good, Gerson. This is the next picture. Who wants to narrate this story?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Clara.
Okay. Carlos and Anna were playing to be magician. I don't know.
Yes, magician.
Magician.
Mhm.
And Carlos want to disappear to Anna.
Want to
He
do
said, bad baby, bad baby. And when he he pick up the I can remember tela um cap no cap. I can remember what is the word of cap. Yeah, the cap in a um in a I want to say a present perfect, but I can remember in a hasn't been I can remember in a ya no estaba allí. In a hasn't
Wasn't
yeah
there
yeah and I wasn't there yeah I
anymore, you can say. Okay. So, what is the
so
pronunciation of the verb want in past?
wanted I don't want
Wanted. Remember
want
that when the verbs end in T or D, the sound, yeah, you need to make the sound of the E as a short E. Wanted,
want
decided. Okay. So
okay
that one
teacher.
has to be clear. Okay. So now you use a very good phrasal verb that is pick up, right? And the past of
Yeah.
pick up would be picked, right? But what in pick up you say pick the cup up. Okay, you can break it. Pick the cup up. I need to pick the children up. Right? When you go to the school for the children, you say, I have to pick the children up. Right?
The subject between the
In the middle of pick and the preposition up. Okay?
okay teacher. Yeah.
Thank you, Clara. So we have another one. This is really nice. We are missing Magda. Magda is not there. Rinalda, Tatiana, Ivan, Didier, Karen Gonzalez.
Teacher me.
Okay, Rinalda. This one is really beautiful. I like it. So
Oh my God.
describe what the boy is doing, where he is, what happened when he heard the sound. Okay?
Okay. Um, Matt was read a comic book and he listened a cat. Matt saw the cat above the tree and up your hand. And then Matt climbed the tree, and when he was finding the cat fallen the tree, and Matt can't down the tree or the tree.
Okay, good. So, in the last part, you used past continuous. So when Matt or Mark?
Matt.
When Matt was finding the cat, right? But you didn't use it all the time. So for example, in the first one, you say, Matt was read a comic book, right? So you're describing what was happening, no? So if you're using was, next verb has to have ing, right? So Matt was reading a comic book, yeah, when he listened or he heard a cat, yeah? Okay, so here you say, then he up your hand. Up is a preposition, but what is the verb? Levantar la mano. So if you go to the options in the platform, ¿ya? ¿Qué puedes hacer? Si quieres pedir la palabra in Zoom.
I don't remember, teacher.
There is an option, no? That says
Yes, raise the hands.
The hand.
Hands up, yeah.
Right? Or, okay, and you say, Matt, up your hand. My hand? What is the pronoun in this case?
Dale.
No, because it's Matt. What is his number? His name, sorry?
Matt.
Matt, okay, Matt. Rose, that would be the past. Rose, your hand?
You?
No,
he.
His.
His
hand, right? Okay. And then what is the past of fall? Fall down. It's not falling. Falling is the past participle. Fall. Fallen. Fell. So the cat fell down. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Good. Thank you, Ditnalda. Who is next?
Thanks, teacher.
Who is next? Tatiana or Lisette or Didier or Ivan? This is the picture. Todos tienen que pasar porque a todos les tengo que sacar nota. So, Iván, Didier, Lisette, or Clara, Tatiana.
Okay, I wanted to try.
Didier?
Yes.
Okay, Didier. Go ahead.
Okay. Mm, one day, Marco and Laura um, were, weren't no were in the beach,
Uh-huh.
and they are playing.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing with the sun on the beach, in the beach,
On the beach, yeah.
and suddenly Laura uh, started empezó a, mm, eh, mm, botarle arena. ¿Cómo sería? Throw the sand to the to the Mar to Marco, no.
Mm-hmm.
And he and finally he he uh, he was covered with all sand, all sand. I don't.
Uh-huh.
Yes. No more.
Okay. Good.
Finally he won. He was covered covered with the sand. No.
With the sand. Okay, good. Yes, Didier. That is this. Try
Oh
to
my God.
be more
No.
fluent, right? Try to speak. It's a matter of confidence, I would say, right? You know
Yeah.
the words.
Yeah.
You know English. You have to convince, and this is for everyone. You have to convince that you know, right? So you can start, speaking faster, right? Sometimes you can correct yourself as you did. So you say something like and they are playing, no, they were playing. That's fine, because you are self-monitoring. You are being conscious of your own mistakes, right? And that demonstrates that you are learning. Okay, good.
Okay.
Who's next? So we have uh, Ivan, or Lisette, or Tatiana, or Leonardo. Iván, Lisette, Tatiana, or Leonardo. Okay, this is the
Me teacher.
me teacher. Okay. This is good one.
Okay.
Okay, think
Yeah.
about everything, no? Think about where they are, who they are, what is happening, and everything has to be narrated in the past. Okay? Try to look for vocabulary that you know. Okay?
Okay. Well, my history shall be the following.
Molly.
They are three friends.
Mm-hmm.
The boy is John.
Mm-hmm.
and the little girls is Susan and Janet. Um, John always make decision about that they are going to do. Um, uh, okay. John um, uh, John was scared. Um, Susan and Janet um, performance of gloves, 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 and
Ghost.
gloves,
Ghost.
and and he scared um, and the two girls, but girls as well the played 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 jacket jacket
A joke.
joke
Joke.
broma
Joke. Joke. Like the Joker joke.
And John Jocket took very scared for 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 they
Them. Okay. Good. How do you pronounce amigos in English, Ivan?
friends
Friends.
friends
Friends.
friends
Friend.
friend
Friends. Friends.
friends
Like F-R-E. Don't pronounce the E. No, Mato. Friends.
friends
Friends. Okay. So you say the boy is John and the two girls is Susan and Janet. The two girls are plural, Susan and Janet. Okay?
okay.
So John was scared. I think that what you wanted to say is John wanted to scare Susan and Janet, right? You made good use of vocabulary when you say played a joke, but be careful with the pronunciation of the verb play. It's not play yet, it's play, like with the at the end, right? And also made a decision. So John always made a decision. Yeah, so make a decision, well, but in past is made a decision. So yes, those two words, or let's say collocations, were well used. Play a joke and made friends. Thank you, Fernando. So we're missing Lisette.
Okay.
And Tatiana and Leonardo.
I teach.
Okay. Lisette, this is the story.
Okay. Okay. Nico and Sophie was was trying to prepare was trying to prepare the cake
Mm-hmm.
in the Sophie house, and then they Nico was 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 read the book, the secret book, and he showed it to Sophie. Then they they were prepared. They were prepared the receipt, the cake receipt, and then they was they they was they look the the process to cake bakery in to the to look the prepare the cake in the in
Owen?
the in the oven, and then they they try to they they were the cake ready, and they get up and they get up the oven, and the cake push down.
Okay. Lisette, there is a mistake that you make almost all the time, and it's confusing the use of was and were, right? So sometimes you say they were, but sometimes you say they was. Most of the time you say they was, right? So remember, was is for I, he, or she, or it, right? And also you say things like was prepared, right? Instead of preparing, was reading, were trying, right? So be careful with the use of ing in the past simple, okay?
Okay.
Tatiana or Leonardo?
Me, teacher.
Okay, Leonardo, this is the story. So remember, the story has to be in past simple, and past continuous, okay?
Okay, teacher. My story, the name of my story is Leonard and Joe, for example. And Leonard was preparing a dish of popcorn. When Joe can see this dish, following Leonard, what do you say? Encender.
Turn on.
Turn on. Okay, Leonard turned on the TV in the living room, and he can see your favorite program in the TV. He was very concentrated in this program, and he can't see that Joe is was eating your dish of popcorn.
Okay.
And then when Leonard remembered eat your dish, he can see that Joe was eating all dish.
Okay. Leonardo, what is the past of can?
The past can. I don't remember.
Anyone? What is the past of can?
Cold, teacher.
Cold.
Could.
Good.
Good.
Right?
Okay.
Could.
Good.
So, I don't know, like, Joe? What was the name of the dog? Joe? Joe?
Joe. Yes,
Joe
Joe.
couldn't, Joe could see, right? Okay, what is, okay, what's the difference between dish and bowl? Is this a dish or a bowl?
Oh, okay. This is bowl.
It's a bowl.
This is a bowl
Mhm.
because this is a plato.
Like it's
Okay.
that,
I
right?
sorry. I sorry, teacher.
Okay, Leonardo, another
Yeah.
thing. What is my favorite TV program?
Your favorite?
Because you
I
said
don't know.
that Leonard Leonard can see your favorite TV program. So what is my favorite TV program?
I don't know.
Okay, so is your or is his?
Okay, his
Okay,
favorite.
so
Yes,
Leonard
his
could see
his favorite
TV program. Okay,
TV program. Okay, teacher.
thank you.
Thank you.
And then we have Tatiana, last but not least. Tatiana, we need to use another one of these because I couldn't find more. Which one do you want to describe, Tatiana? Where is Tatiana? Tatiana, what story do you prefer? But don't cry, don't worry. It's
The
easier.
last one.
The
The
last
last one, teacher.
Okay, this one. Leonard and
Okay, Leonardo. Yesterday was prepared popcorn because he wanted see his favorite movies with his dog. Leonardo was very happy. Sit down. In the floor, on the floor, to see the movie. But he forgot the popcorns and her and his dog eat at ate the popcorns, all the popcorns. When
no, it's popcorn.
Popcorn. While the dog was eating the popcorn. He watched he watched the TV,
Mhm.
and when he wanted it
Mhm.
it.
Mhm.
He saw that there's no more popcorn.
Good. Same comment that I did to Karen Guevara. Do not separate things, right? So you can start. Yesterday, Leonardo was preparing. Yeah. No, Leonardo yesterday was preparing. In Spanish, for us, is kind of normal. Yeah. Leonardo ayer estaba preparando, right? But in English, it doesn't sound normal. Yeah. So you say first, yesterday Leonardo was preparing, right? Or Leonardo was preparing popcorn yesterday. Okay. The verb want, we always want something, no? Or want to do something. So the verb want always needs to after that if you need a verb. Wanted to see, wanted to eat, right? You cannot say wanted see, yeah? In the middle of the two verbs, you need to, okay? What is the past of sit? Sit down. What is the past, Tatiana?
I don't remember, teacher. Sit.
Anyone can help her? What is the past of
Sat teacher, maybe.
sat? Sat, S-A-T, sat.
Maybe
Sat
not.
down.
Sure. Sat.
Sat down, right?
Sat down. Okay.
But in general, good. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, don't forget to do the homework. It is a story. You have to narrate a story. Now you know how to do it. Past simple, past continuous. Be careful with what I commented today. Identify was, were, ing, or just simple past or past habits used to. No? So you can reread the tutorial in Unit 2B. Okay? And I will see you next Thursday, sorry. Thursday. Okay? Any questions, comments? No?
No, teacher.
Okay. So I'll see you next Thursday.
Teacher, I want to
Yes.
ask you something before leaving.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I have tried to check my first term grades, but I cannot say, see because there are a lot of symbols that appear on the screen you know, and I don't know
You're
what it
talking about
is. So
Moodle, right?
no, about the grades that we.
Yes, in Moodle,
Yeah.
not in SAT.
Yeah. No,
Así.
about the document that you already uploaded. Yeah.
At the end of the document.
Yes.
This
In
final grade.
a segment. Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. At the end of the document, it appears.
Yeah. Assessment. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. If you go, to the right of the document, you're gonna see it. Despite of the fact that it has some things that says value, because we haven't, for example, I haven't counted the self-evaluation because
Okay.
because it's
There are
just
some.
one. I mean, there is just one grade for self-evaluation. So I need to wait for the second self-evaluation to make an average of those, right? And that's why
Okay.
probably you don't have the final grade.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Good. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you, teacher.
Sure.
Goodbye, teacher.
Have a nice
Bye, teacher.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.